about to get dangerous.
Oh, we're back with the music. Hell yeah. Oh my god.
It's about to get dangerous.
OMG. We are here, guy. Whoa. Almost dropped a car payment, basically. These phone payments. Oh yeah, you can pay monthly. How much is a phone? $15 million. Great, I'll be paying this off the rest of my life. Mom, send more money. Millennial, like to ask for money. Don't like the work. Every time I go into work, I just get highly depressed. On the weekends, I'm having fun, okay? Like, I'm filming on the weekends right now because the weekends are so much better. Have you seen some of these podcasts I do on Mondays? You're like, should we call for help? Should we call a cousin? How about you just call me, guy? Geez, you get older and you wait for people to call you. Guess what? They never do. All right? You got to call them. And then you feel like do they like me? Like I always got to call them. It's a tricky situation. I think people just don't want to talk to me. Is this everyone? Call in. Oh, man. Midnight in the Bay podcast. How to say that out loud because I didn't know if I was doing a confessional for the police. Yes, that was me that rubbed a booger on a t-shirt at Target. Sorry about that. I'll pay for it or eat the booger, one of the two. Can I eat it? I don't have money. They should do that. They should, if you commit like a small crime, they should just video you and shame you and just put you on social media. That would actually really, I think, change people. I think shame, public humiliation, even though some people get off to that, you might want to be careful. You just start shaming a guy. He's like, "Yes, give me more. How short and bald and fat I am." Not me. I'm not into humiliation. Some people pay for that. Hey, here's $5,000. Can you just put me down and call me horrible things? And guys are like, yes, yes, my mom does suck. Yes, yes, I am gross. I look like Shrek without the accent. Yes, yes. I mean, I don't get it. You know, if I'm in a situation like that, I want them to give me compliments. That's what makes me feel good. You know, you ever see those videos of guys that are getting kicked in the nuts? They pay people to kick them in the nuts. What happened with you when you were a kid? Not good things. We shouldn't laugh, but we're grateful that's not our kink. You know what I mean? We're grateful that it's doggy style. Oh yeah. You know, like, oh wow, you're a strange person for liking that. You know, it's see that's like level 2 or 3, you know. The kicking in the nuts is like a level 100. You're like, dude, you got a problem. You know, maybe you should put the iPhone down, you know, go to a men's group. I am here. I like small people with steel toe boots to kick me in the nards. You know, bring that word back. I love nards. Feel like we're getting a little, is that feedback or am I just too on the nose with the Mary Jane, you know? It's funny too. Every time I do this show, you know me, guy, I like to get a little lubricated. Like, you know, a car runs well when it's lubricated. Well, sometimes humans do too. But sometimes we don't. Sometimes you can do too much lubrication and the podcast is just uh so yeah, Romans and Muhammad Ali. What? This guy maybe too much, you know? Maybe you should stop, right? Why do, you know, things that make you feel good just like destroy you, you know? It's always you know, there's never something that feels good that like is easy. You know, like if you want to feel good naturally and like do something good or you know, it's work. It's work to go to the food shelter and pass out food and you got homeless people coughing on you and wiping boogers on you and you know, kicking you in the shins because you look like you're into that. I'm not guy, doggy style, that's it. You know, it takes work to you know be nice, you know, but I know it feels good, right? It's like the other day I had a carrot. I was like, I feel good. Oh yeah, that's right. Vegetables are good for you, you know? You eat the stuff that tastes good, Daddy doesn't feel good anymore. Daddy's depressed. Daddy feels like he shouldn't have eaten that. He's ashamed. Eating an Oreo is like sleeping with a hooker. You're like, ugh, I hope I don't die from this. You know, afterwards you're just so miserable. You're like, it was good for 5 minutes, but then after that, can't even look in the mirror. You know, I can't even touch my toes without crying. And then just the vegetables, they don't fill you up right away. See, I forget about that. My body's just like, go eat that leftover cheeseburger. Your son wrote the note and says, don't touch that. Go scarf that down. But then, and the vegetables, you scarf it down a bunch of vegetables, and it's like, uh, when am I gonna feel full? You know, when am I gonna feel satisfied? Because the other foods, right away, you're just, oh, dude, I had a super burrito at 11 a.m. I don't wait till noon, guy. Look at me. I was full until the next morning, you know, and I didn't get rice. Some of these places, I feel like they want to kill you. They just see a big, especially these Mexican places, big honky like me, a big white dude, looks like whole family works for ICE and flips off and wipes boogers on the Mexican flag. Yeah, see that guy over there, Jose? Let's try to kill him. Bring out the Godzilla burrito. What? We haven't done that for years since, we killed that one fat dude. Well, this guy's gonna get it. I swear to God, I got this burrito. Like, are they playing a joke on me? It was as long as my arm and leg. Basically the size of my dick. um, but I scarfed this thing down. I mean, it was a work meeting too. I was with like actually someone pretty high up, and they're like, "This guy doesn't mess around. This guy is a barbarian. Let's watch his expenses. Make sure he's not scarfing down lobsters on the company time." Oh man, stuffed. And you can't think when you're full of food. I did that one time before a comedy show. Hey, hi, are you a freaking moron? I literally went on stage and was like, yeah, I went to a buddy's house. His wife, Filipino, they love to eat, makes a bunch of food, right? Like it's three of us, and they made like enough food to feed a village and then some. I'm like, I feel guilty here. I hope no liberals are watching me. I just see a Native American pop their head and start crying. Like, I'm sorry. They made it. They're making me. They would keep giving me plates of food, right? I'm like, I'm full. I'm full. No, you eat. You eat. What is it with other cultures? It's really it's like food is everything. And when you don't eat something, it's disrespectful in their culture. It's like a fuck you. So I gotta eat it. See the excuses we make up in our head to stay fat. So, anyways, I'm eating it. Later on, this guy, we're a bunch of people. He's like, "Oh yeah, Alex ate a lot of food out of my house." Ugh. You kept feeding me. You want another one? I want. And Filipino food, it's like fried everything. You want fried licorice? What? Shit, yeah. Don't want to be rude. Everything was good. I didn't like a dessert. They have like a yogurt dessert. It just looked like cum with fruit in it. I'm like, this. I mean, my friend left for a while too. I'm like, is this, different cultures? I don't know what they eat. Some people eat eyeballs and Bambi dogs, and yeah. So I took one bite. I was like, this does kind of taste like this. I'm not gonna finish this. Everyone's tasted it once, right? You're curious, 13. Okay, therapy, here we come. BetterHelp.com. This podcast is sponsored by. But yeah, never go on stage full. If anyone's thinking about public speaking, I think you guys all know that. I'm just, oh, I can do anything I want. Same with alcohol and like Marijuana. You do too much of that before your show. You look like a junior college student. I live with my mom. How long you been going here? 9 years. I once met a guy that was in junior college for 10 years. Myself. So don't eat before you go on stage. And then, the crazy thing too when you're full is there's not one sexual thought that goes through your mind when you're full. Like, you know, a really hot chick can walk in and hardly wearing anything. And if you're really full off a super burrito, you're gonna be like, let's finish watching, Mary Kate and Ashley. This is a good episode. This is when we find out the dog does backflips. It's ugh. Like I was at the gym and I was just like profusely sweating. I thought I was gonna die. I thought working out would help, like, force the food to go down. It just moves it around. I was like, blah. One lady was looking at me like, "What are you doing here?" I'm wearing a beast mode shirt. My breasts are hanging out. I just got the phone with my foot. Yeah, didn't think I could do that. That was pretty freaking cool. Actually, I will say this. One of the best things you can do to deal with fullness, I'm telling you this right now, shoot yourself. No. Um, Coffee. Oh my God. Now, if you got to drive anywhere, be careful. But if you're just at home and you want to feel better, a big cup of Joe. I like my coffee like I like my women. White. I put a ton of cream in it, and it's probably the cream that forces everything out. It just pushes it completely out, and that's one way to cure fullness. Brought to you by an overweight guy. If you, we've talked about that. My wife goes, I wish men weren't so disgusting. I'm like, yeah, and I wish women weren't so annoying, but the world ain't fair. She didn't like that joke. I slept on the couch at my mom's. I saw a guy with a license plate. I love wife. He brings that up every time she gets mad at him. You didn't mow the lawn or do the dishes? Come on, Gary. License plate. I love you. Remember, I tell the world. Are you cheating on me? There's lipstick. There's a condom hanging off your dick. Hey, license plate. I love the wife. Come on. That guy is rubbing that in her face. Hey, Linda, you haven't given me a blowjob for a while. Well, I just find it gross. And license plate. Love my wife. He's using it. That guy's smart. I waited for him to come out. He never came out. I just left because it was weird standing around. People were looking at me like, is this guy lost? Do we need to call his mom? Where's his goggles and helmet? I know I'm an emotional person. Might have a little gay in me. Hopefully not. Is anyone behind me? Cried when I was taking down the Christmas tree. Didn't cry, like, got sad. Was tearing up. Christmas is so great. Why do we gotta take down everything so quick? Gotta take it down after the first. All right, Larry. You go back in your house and stop peeking over my fence. It's like, let me keep the Christmas lights up. That's what we're doing right now. I put my foot down. Yeah, I can have Christmas lights on at the end of January, Martha. Stop staring. What, you gonna call the police? This guy's got Christmas lights on past January 15th. Cool. What the police are gonna do? They're gonna call over the mental institution. Or they're gonna be grateful that they didn't get a call. Hey, there's 10 dead babies. Have fun. Try not being an alcoholic after the shit you see. Should have not just defund the police, but, approve therapy for these guys. Take care of the police. How about that theory? Maybe they won't do heinous things to other races if their mind is being taken care of. I can't imagine doing that job. I had a guy show me his wife. It was the background on his phone. New wife. Yeah, I hadn't seen her. Known the guy for a while. Cop. She was good looking too. I'm like, they make those? I was thinking when he said she was a cop, that was gonna be, look like Tony Soprano with a wig on. Oh yeah, she's nice. You ever have a friend show like a wife? Oh yeah. What do you think about her? One eye's going this way, one eye's going that way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I knew a guy that broke up with a girl and dating a girl for a while. And then he started dating another girl and why'd you break up with the other one? Wasn't really into her looks. And then you see the new one and she's got a skin tag up her nose and Donald Trump hair and missing an eye. Oh yeah, I could see okay, you're insane, sir. I can see why we're friends. Sad with the Christmas tree coming down, and my wife stopped and looked at me like, all right, I might be the man in this relationship, which, women want. Women want to be men, and men want to be women. So let me cry. You ever use your wife's deodorant? Ran out, been lazy, used it the other day. Plus, women deodorant smells great. All right? You ever go over to a woman's house, use her deodorant? It's wonderful. Or buy some yourself. Don't be rude, guy, or cheap. Anyways, I used her deodorant. Had to pull a hair off. They wanted her to know I visited. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be a little unannounced visit. Don't need to say anything. It was great. Smelled good. I'm out of here now. Didn't dirty the place. I cleaned up after myself. And let me tell you, I was wearing that woman's deodorant around. A lot of men hit on me. I was like, okay, I could see why men wear Old Spice. You know what I mean? Because you put on Old Spice and an old guy will tell his wife, hey, let's do a three-way with this guy at the donut shop. I love the rain. Been raining constantly. Never seen cats and dogs, though. They said it rained like cats and dogs. Do cats and dogs rain? Rain's a great excuse to be lazy. That's why I love it. Hey, can you go take the kids to play outside? It's raining. I guess I'm gonna have to watch football. Playoffs. Can you do some work outside, like take down the Christmas lights? Have you seen outside? Don't want to catch a cold. Love the rain. Oh my God, if I lived on the East Coast where it snowed, I wouldn't get anything done. I'd have, long hair on the sides. I'd be peeing mason jars. It'd be horrible. I'd be 500 pounds. I'd make Brendan Fraser and the Whale look like a Victoria's Secret kook, I wouldn't survive a relationship with a man or a woman, a friend, wife, no. Hey man, can you get off the couch? Don't think so. You see all that snow out there? It's really cold. Don't want to move. Don't want to get hypothermia. So we got rain. It's great. Being lazy. Playing a lot of video games. And you ever play a lot of video games and you're like, I'm not doing anything with my life. Oh, hey, there's someone right there. Yeah, okay. Take them out. That's when you've been playing too many video games when you start feeling guilty. You're like, I'm a loser. Okay. I think 4 hours is enough. Let me go try to read a page of a novel. People were looking at me the other day. I'm like, yeah, I'm good looking. Look at me. Yeah, I have lost some lbs. I looked down, my fly was undone. Yeah, and my right nut was hanging out, the little one. It was odd. He's been cramped up. It's like a guy waiting for the snow to melt, and it finally did. Hey, let's play outside. Not fun when there's a police officer around. I got nervous. I was like, sorry, sir. I know I look like a guy that would do that on purpose, but trust me, I don't have that kind of confidence. You know, like I couldn't sleep and do nasty things with a woman next to other people. I don't get how people do that. You see the videos, just in the park. I'm like, there's people walking by. Like I remember I saw a guy during COVID at the park jerking off, and there's people walking by. Hey, hey, you know, they're used to it because they live in Oakland, but I'm not. I live in the suburbs. You know what I mean? And this guy was going to town. I'm like, how's this guy stay hard with all these people walking by? I don't know how they do it. It's like watching an athlete play. You're like, how do they? Wow. I mean, actually disgusting. I threw up and made an Instagram video. Did you call the police? No, I went on social media instead. But yeah, I guess it's better not to want to do public stuff. So it's a blessing. You got to look at blessings in life, you know? I know my generation is wimpier because it's cold and I always tear up when I gotta wash my hands with cold water. I can't even get out of the shower without breathing. I'm telling you, I would not survive on the East Coast. There's a reason why those people are tough. I told a coworker that I'm a comedian, and now he's joking around all the time with me. Like the other day, he goes, "You're fat. You smell. You got cheese on your dick." Ha 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 ha. I'm like, good win. Good one, Ping. You know, good win. You know, the other day, he goes, you're stinky, you're hairy, you can't satisfy a woman, your feet are weird looking. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Ping. That was hilarious. I'll try that on stage. That's a good one. You can use that. Cool. Thank you. I'm so glad I came into work today. I used to be on antidepressants. You can't orgasm on them. It was horrible. I was even more depressed on the antidepressants. You ever try to treat your chick like a porn star? Bend over, suck it, bitch. What? What did you say? Go to your mom's. I came up with my own sex website, badatsex.com. No clicks yet. Wonder why. I got new socks for Christmas. Always wash new socks before putting them on. It's the worst when you put them on without washing them and you get all those, you know, balls. I don't even know where those balls come from, but all those, you know, pieces of the sock material all through your toes, especially if you sweat like I do. Look at me. My feet are always sweating and it's I would have to say the socks that you don't wash and you put them on, the worst ones to get all over your feet, the black ones. The black ones are the worst. Let me tell you, I had the wife screaming at me because I got all those little black balls all over the ground. I was like, oof, thank God she doesn't love those. Oh my God, I love all those black balls on the carpet. Yikes, I might have to scrap this one and get a new one. And she said that, you know, that would have creeped me out a little bit, especially because I don't like doing stuff in front of people. And I don't like stuff coming out of my property. I mean, wife. My mom's really gonna like this episode. Honey, I think he needs to go back to rehab. He's psycho. Make a video of a guy who's really bad at trash talking. This is a note to myself. But I thought that was funny. Like a guy that's just really bad at like talking trash. Yeah, hey you with two eyes, nose, and a mouth. Yeah, hey you with the good grades and the well-supportive parents. You know, like just someone really bad. Just like it's like a white dude that just moved, or white kid that just moved to like an all black school, and they're just going out of the circle roasting people. Yeah, yeah, and your mom, her grits smell like Miss Anderson's pussy. Ah. And you go up, hey, yeah, look at Darnell's shoes. They're really white. Wouldn't think he'd wear some that white. Hey, my dad called. He wants his shoes back. What? What'd you say? Just show up back at the house all fucked up. How'd you like the new school, Johnny? Oh, it's... Can you and Dad make more money? This is difficult. My son is more popular than me. Isn't that depressing? He's invited to parties. I don't even get a phone call. He's dressing better than me. I'm like, I want to be young again. You know? God, good for him though. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the parent of the kid with the iPad at the birthday party, which I saw. I saw this kid at a birthday party just on an iPad, not interacting. I had to yell at him. Not my kid. I was a little nervous, but I was like, come on, put the iPad down, talk. You know, you don't want to have a generation of kids that don't talk and they're just zing 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 zing. They're like talking robot zing 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 zing. It's like that sounds like Chinese. No, it's cyborg talk. When did that language come out? You knew cyborg? Oh my God, it's a tough language. Hey, you gotta take 1 year of cyborg in high school. What? I'm pro China. I know you're looking at me. My dad just disowned me when he heard that. I'm pro China. Think about it. They invented karate, they got orange chicken, and they started the massage parlors. Mic drop. That's been the podcast. Love you guys. Come out and support me live. I'm doing a bunch of shows in the Bay Area, California, Northern to be exact. So come check me out. _ Alex Woody Comedy. Follow me, like, subscribe, and donate some money. Daddy's poor. All right, we out, motherfucker. That was not Black Boys. That was just me being aggressive. Oh, and donate to my foundation, the Hooded Warrior Foundation. Uncircumcised guys, let's go.
It's about to get dangerous. It's about to get dangerous. It's about to get dangerous. Somebody might die tonight. We're living the party life. Somebody might die tonight. We're living the party life. Somebody might die tonight. We're living the party life. Somebody might die tonight. We're living the party life. It's about to get dangerous.